Almost feel ain't nobody see that. Thank you, Jesus. Ain't nobody see it. Ain't nobody see it. What's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Makael. We are recording together on a Sunday. And you know, it's very rare that we record on a Sunday. We were supposed to record on Friday, but of course it was first Friday, and I don't know what Makael had to do, but he was here. But we didn't record.
Well,
You didn't say Friday.
Oh, but then I had to leave.
Yeah, remember, we was all like, okay, he gonna call me next time. So, you know, it was first Friday. He had to do something. So I'm sorry for all those who were anticipating getting a video on Friday night. Y'all wouldn't have got it on Friday night anyway. Y'all would have got it on Saturday or yesterday night. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. Okay. Please hit the thumbs up button. Thank you guys. Like the video. Share this video on Facebook and Twitter. Or email it to other people. Of course, we're going to first start off with the story that was so big this week. It got, what, like 15 million views on YouTube? Probably a whole lot more than that.
Well, first, can we start off by saying we're sending out our condolences to the people in Arizona for that tragedy that took place yesterday.
That's what we forgot.
No, we didn't forget it because we're talking about
well,
it
that's
now.
what I forgot to have.
It only happened yesterday.
Yeah, it happened yesterday, but, you know, all them topics we was thinking about.
Oh, no, I didn't forget it. So we're sending out our condolences to
our condolences to them. Not only that, but, you know, yesterday I tweeted about this on Twitter. It's like, when is it okay to just start shooting up people and shooting up politicians just because you don't agree with them or their agendas or their plans? You know, if you feel that, you know, someone that you voted for should have won, then maybe you should have got more people to go out and vote. And maybe you wouldn't be in this predicament that you're in now. Like, mad that someone is elected that you wanted, that's not elected. You know what I'm trying to say. It just made me mad yesterday. And to just shoot up 20 people just at random is sad and it's sick.
Killing 6, and one of those 6 was a 9-year-old little girl.
Yes, a 9-year-old girl who was invited because she had one student cancel at school. Is sick. And these people need help. And
they need more than help.
You know, and they were, you know, a lot of people pointing the finger at Sarah Palin. You know, this is what I got to say about that. Sarah Palin did not tell them, that man, to go out and go kill them people. So you can't go out and blame somebody else for someone else's actions. You cannot do that.
No, you can't do that. You're absolutely right. But as an elected official, a governor, a former governor of a state, when you have on your website
the
people that you don't agree with, Democrats that you don't agree with, and you have the crosshairs of a rifle pointed at their heads or at the places where their headquarters are, you're not helping the matter at all. You're actually making it worse. So no, you can't blame Sarah Palin, but Sarah Palin should be ashamed of herself for those tactics that she was using. And also, the woman who was shot, the Congresswoman Gabrielle Gifford, was actually one of the people who Sarah Palin had the crosshairs
on Arizona.
So, you know, like Kevin said, you can't blame Sarah Palin, but lead by example, Sarah Palin. And that's all I'm going to say, because I don't particularly care too much for her anyway, so.
That's just really, really sad. But, you know, we're praying for those victims, especially Congresswoman Gifford, who I believe they said she made it out of surgery. Yeah. She recognizes her husband, and also and some sort of like communication. But it's gonna be.
He shot her in the head. They said the bullet went
through one brain, one hemisphere into the other one.
It's horrible. But that just lets you know God is good, because she is still alive. So. Now, go ahead. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's just. Oof, that was just. You just brought me down because I just want to say so much more about it. It's just.
It's sad.
It's just like, you know, something else so happened, like with the guy that got killed in the school, pulling out the gun. It's not okay to just start shooting people just because you don't agree with something. You know, talk it out, or.
But I think for some people it goes deeper than not agreeing. I think it's a mental thing for some people,
and I just don't understand why.
You know, I mean, I think for some, not all, but for some, I think it's deeper than that. I think it's something mentally wrong. Anytime something can click in your head to tell you to get up and do that, I think it's way deeper than, oh, I don't agree with them. I think it's something tremendously deeper than that. You know. It is. It is. It's sad that people turn to that last resort. But then on top of that, the guy who went to the school, the superintendent meeting, and did that, come to find out, he was kind of, he wasn't okay in the head either. And not to mention that his ex-wife, he tried to kill his ex-wife a few years ago, and that's why he was in jail. So clearly he had a history of mental illness. So like I said, it's something deeper. Some of these people are mentally unstable. So, you know.
It's just like, you shouldn't have to have these what's the metal protectors and everywhere, but now it seems like you need them every goddamn where. Yeah. Because you never know what might happen, just at random. It's just sad. But let's move along.
To something more positive.
Yes. Last week there was the big story on the internet where this guy was on the road in Ohio. He had a sign to say he had a golden voice, and you know he would like to share it or whatever, with the world. And the guy stopped some and had some talk. I'm pretty sure y'all seen it. I don't even have to explain it. Y'all know what happened. But when I seen it, I was like kind of emotional, like, oh my goodness, like he looks nothing like how he sound, and I never would have expected him to say that. I mean,
to sound like that.
Yeah, to sound like that. To just come out his voice.
That's why they say never judge a book by its cover.
And to see like all of this success happen for him, where all of these job offers coming from just everywhere, it's very inspirational. It's very inspiring, which is the same word. But what I didn't like is that the smoking gun went out and found out this man's criminal's past and posted everything on their website. He's a homeless man. Homeless people do a lot of crimes and they do a lot of things because they're out on the street trying to survive. They beg people for change, or they sit in front of establishments. I don't know. I didn't even look at that what that man did, but to do that, to like try to rain on someone's parade, that's just wrong. That's just real wrong. And you know, people was just reporting it, but nobody's an angel. You don't do stuff like that. But I really, really love this man's story.
Well, let me ask you this. I agree with you, but let me ask you this. Ted Williams actually was on the Today Show and mentioned all that stuff.
Yeah, he said it. So if he made a video on YouTube.
But if he already mentioned it, then why can't the website report it?
Well, why do they have to put all of that man business out there like that?
But he put his own business out there.
He said he was on drugs and alcohol.
No, he did not. No, he did not.
What else he said he did?
He said that he had been arrested because Meredith Vieira asked him on the Today Show, and he told her that how many times he had been arrested and what he was arrested for. He said it himself. I watched the interview. So if he can say it, then why can't they report it?
Why is that important? Like,
no. It's important.
Yeah, he can say it, but why is it important to say, oh, well, this is all the bad stuff. If you want to know about him, this is all the shit that he did. Why does that even matter?
No, it doesn't matter, but clearly he felt as though it mattered because he talked about it, and he talked about it openly too, and he also said he didn't have a problem with talking about it. So my thing is, if he doesn't have a problem with talking about it, then why can't they report it? I can see if he didn't want to talk about it.
Because to me, that's just dirty. That's just filthy. Just say, well, you know what? This is his criminal past, and look at what he did. La 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 la. I don't like that. No.
But wait a minute. Isn't that the same for when people say, oh, you write songs, but then you don't really write songs?
Oh, well, that's besides the point. Because
I'm asking. Isn't that how it is?
No, because if that person's not writing, then their name shouldn't be on it.
But wait a minute. But if he's openly saying, yeah, I did commit these crimes, and I'm not ashamed of it, and this is what I did, then why can't this website say, okay, well, this is what he did?
Because it's low. Yeah, he did it. They don't mean, oh, well, let me pull up what he really. This is what he really did. He got arrested for doing drugs. He was on cocaine. He was doing this. He was doing that. Why? Who gives a fuck? He was homeless.
I don't even think all that happened when he was homeless. I think
it doesn't. Look, he was on. Look, let me tell you, it doesn't matter.
No, because when he was using drugs and alcohol, he wasn't homeless. He still had his good.
It's people on drugs and alcohol that do all kinds of crimes. Yeah, he's been arrested, but why do you have to say, well, this is his dirt sheet. Look at this. That's just like the Daily News praising you today, and then the next day they're gonna say, you know, since he's been arrested, these all the things that he was arrested for. But why?
But let's think realistically. I don't want you to think that I don't agree with you, but let's think realistically. Who out there, whether you be a politician, a musician, an actor, whatever, who out there who has done good has not had bad things brought up about them from their past? Look what happened to President Obama when he was running for president. They tried to throw that Jeremiah right in our faces the whole election. Everybody who has something good being brought out, the past is always going to come out. I agree with you that they should not have tried to bring this dirt out. But my thing is, if he himself had no problem with saying it, then why is it that they can't report it?
Because that's doing too much.
But I mean, isn't that almost like saying that it never even happened?
No, it's not.
But then why can't you talk about it?
Because why it doesn't need to be talked about.
But he's talking. He's talking about it. He's talking about it. He's not
talking about everything that he did.
Let me ask you a question. Did you watch the Today Show interview?
No.
But then you need to watch it.
But it doesn't matter.
No. If you watch it, you didn't even watch the interview.
In the video, he said, on this YouTube video, he said...
What video are you talking about?
This video on YouTube. The video, did you see the
when the guy stopped him?
Yes.
And I also saw his interview on
he talked about being on drugs and alcohol, and and it led to other things. Okay. God damn it, I don't want to read all the other things that man done did.
And on the Today Show, he explained to them what exactly it was that he was arrested for, when he was arrested, and how he turned his life around. He didn't hide, he didn't hold any of that back.
But why are they reporting everything that he did in his life that was bad or
why do they do that with anybody?
They don't. Now what is it?
Did you hear any strange thing about Facebook closing in March?
I could care less about Facebook closing.
And no, that's
I don't live here. Did he really just stop us and ask us that?
Sam, go back there.
Did I ask you a question?
Sam, somebody probably done sent you some fucking spam.
No, they did not.
Facebook is not closed. Remember they said, Yahoo is closing in 90 days.
Making too much money off Facebook to close it down.
Y'all better not say nothing about my brother.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to go find you like, what's his name? I'm going to go find you.
Romance.
No, not them. No. Ed Lover. And Joe Budden. Yeah, I'm going to find you.
That was Ed Lover and Mano.
Who was it? Mano. Yeah, I'm going to go find you.
And that more.
I'm going to go find you.
Now back to, and he's still standing there.
Tell me, did you hear?
Did you hear?
I can't believe you asked that on camera.
And then had the nerve to walk up the steps and ask that, because I heard him walking up the steps. And
Facebook is not going no damn where.
Again, I don't live here. I don't live. That's a I don't live here moment. But back to what we were saying.
Point blank, y'all. Y'all know I just don't agree with that. Pulling up his whole fucking arrest sheet.
It's okay. It's okay to. We agree to disagree. I totally agree with Kevin. For people's past and their bad stuff that happens in their life should not always be brought up. But like I said before, everybody who you can think of that's out there that has something good with them, their past,
everybody has a
good or bad, is always brought up whether we like it or not. I could care less that President Obama's former pastor was saying all that stuff, but the media felt as though we should know it, and they threw it in our face every day. I could care less that Rihanna has an anger problem, but when her and this Chris Brown thing happened, they made sure we knew that Rihanna had an anger problem, didn't we? I could care less about that stuff. I could care less that Eddie Murphy likes to go out and pick up hookers, but when he got caught, they made sure we knew it, didn't they? This is what they do. This is their job. So my whole thing with Taylor Williams, if he didn't have a problem with talking about it, then it shouldn't be a problem with the media reporting it. That's all I have to say.
They're doing too much. They're doing too much.
They're gonna do the same thing about it. When we get big, you know they're gonna say that somebody on this show don't like to pay the taxes. They're gonna say it. And remember, I'm gonna say, but Kevin, you talked about it before on the show plenty of times. You're gonna say, well, why did they say? It's gonna happen. It happens to the best of us. It is. You know they're gonna say that I lost my hair.
So, and I'm losing mine. Speaking of people with rap sheets and getting arrested numerous times, T.I. Tip.
Clifford, the big red dog. Sorry. Okay.
So anyway,
I'll just forget. Just act like y'all ain't hear me say that.
Okay, there was this story online that Tiny was jerking off T.I.
giving him the hand job.
Okay. In the visitors room. gotta go, oh, like make it splurt, like,
Ask him what he waiting on.
Stop. It's like, no.
Tiny
Okay,
girl.
Tiny. Was it really that serious?
Well, I mean,
If you really wanted to make them feel good.
I wanted her to beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. Tiny, you better beat it.
To me, this was a random act of stupidness again. Again.
But you know what? A lot of people, there was this one girl who was trying to challenge me on Twitter by saying, well, I don't think the media is, she kind of sounded like you. The media, it's nobody's business what she was doing with her husband. First of all, if T.I.'s ass would stop going back and forth to jail, then maybe she wouldn't be doing what it is that she should be doing at home in public in the first place. That's my opinion, okay? Because I don't even think that visit that they had was one of those type of visits where you get those, what do you call those type of
conjugal visits?
Yeah, I don't even think it was one of those conjugal visits. That's why it was made such a big deal. If his ass would stop going to jail for unnecessary things, then maybe this wouldn't have happened.
And then the consequences, like, that follow after, I still... Stop doing random acts of stupidness.
It's just
Why
dumb.
would you jerk him off in a visitor room? If she really wanted to do anything, she should have just sucked his dick while they was in there. You don't be beat. If I was locked down, I wouldn't want no hand job. I'm sorry. That wouldn't do me good. I'm just saying. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. But this random acts of stupidness needs to stop. You are in jail. Why would you even do... Next subject. Marsha Ambrosius, Far Away. The music video, I seen the music video last week, and it was on OneStarHipHop.com. They premiered the video. And this video, first of all, the song, and Marsha singing on it, she sounds like a different artist to me. And I was really feeling the song. And the video was about a friend of hers who was gay, and he was killed. He was, you know, what you call him? Gay bashed.
He was gay bashed.
Gay bashed killed. No, he didn't. They didn't kill him. They beat him up. They beat him up.
There was a lot
suicide.
of things that we were trying to figure out last night about this video. Because this is, let me tell you what the take I got it from it. I got from the video, now correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not for sure. But when I watched the video, I thought that in the beginning, him and her were together. And then he became gay, and then she remained his friend. And then he got badly beat up, or whatever the case may be. And then his boyfriend, or whoever the guy was, committed suicide at the end.
Wait a minute, the boyfriend committed suicide?
I don't know. Because remember the person who
committed suicide.
See, remember the person who had the pills at the end when he was laying on the couch dead? They never really showed his face. So I was kind of confused at who exactly that was. And so I just got that, you know, I was under the impression that both of them had died. He had got killed by the people who jumped him, and that the boyfriend committed suicide because his boyfriend got killed. That's what I thought. I could be wrong, but I don't know.
I thought in the video he got beat up,
and then committed suicide.
Then he committed suicide.
But then what happened to the boyfriend? Because they never showed no more. I guess I don't know.
Because he was. I don't know, but the video, the message behind the video was very powerful, and I'm glad that, you know, someone is really like starting to speak out now, especially towards the black community about it. Because, you know, in the black community, they make being gay such like this big event. Like, it's just, anytime someone comes out, you got to hear about it on Twitter. You got to hear about it on Facebook. You got to hear about it on MySpace. People calling you, texting you. Kevin is the truth. People just go off about when somebody comes out the closet.
Or when somebody supposedly comes out of the closet. Which leads us into this Omarion incident.
But wait a minute. I just want to say something, though. To the people out there that's considering suicide, please go get help. Go to suicide.com. You can call 1-800-SUICIDE. If you know someone being bullied, or if it's your friend being bullied, you know, step up for your friend and, you know, help them. And if you are being bullied, y'all know what I say, fight back. You don't let nobody bully you around and beat on you and say all kinds of things to you, you know. Or and if you still can't help yourself, go get help. Help somebody help you. Find somebody that can help you. which led us into yesterday. The whole world went over. It was a trending topic. This fake press release that Omarion came out the closet. I just want to say shame on you to every blog source out there that took this story and ran with it
and posted it on their sites. And shame on you for some of you YouTubers out there who posted this on their Twitter pages as if it was fact, and actually were going off as if it was fact and saying, well, there has to be some truth behind the whole Rasby and Chris Brown thing. First of all, one of my friends pointed out to me, and I didn't realize it, but he pointed out to me last night. He said, you know, if you ever noticed, Rasby never ever came out and said that Omarion was gay. I think what he said is that I think whenever he mentioned Omarion, I think he was mentioning the fact that one of the boys had slept with Omarion's mom, and that Omarion knew the truth of what had happened to him when he was in the group. But he never came out and said that Omarion himself was gay. So therefore, I don't see how people associated Rasby saying that stuff to Omarion then turning around and admitting that he was gay. Because Rasby never said that he was gay. Rasby never said that. So I was shocked that these people were going off about it and then didn't even bother to make sure if it was true or not. They just was like, oh, well, then it's true because he said it, not even realizing. But then this is what you call when, oh, God, not the boy who cried wolf. Not the boy who cried wolf. I can't think of the name of it, what you call it. But I think it's sad that people take certain things without following up on it and just running with it. And then going on about it as if it's fact. And then when you confront them about it, then they go, oh, well, it seemed like it was real to me. Then that shows that you don't have any common sense. That you can't even use your brain. You need somebody like me who's miles and miles away from you to think for you. I can't think for me and you.
Because I just noticed on Twitter yesterday, like, oh, Kevin, what do you think about it? I ain't say shit.
Oh,
you know I wasn't going to say nothing. Because I checked Omarion's Twitter. I said, oh, okay, Omarion still didn't say anything. So I'm not even going to talk about it. But I did talk about it afterwards. And I said how I felt. But, you know, it's hard. You know, again, with the black people and the gay situation, it's different from the white community and the gay community. It's different. It's altogether different. And it's still sad that, you know, there's no black gay artist that's out. But, you know, we know that they're out there. But it's like none of them that's out there in your face and putting out that good music. It shouldn't matter who anyone is sleeping with. As long as your soul is satisfied by their music, that's what should matter. But then why is it such a roller coaster ride, a thrill for these people out there, particularly the black and gay guys out there, when we find out that a certain artist is gay? What's all the hype about? Because the hype is about, okay, you putting on this front, or nobody couldn't tell that you were gay. You know, that's the hype around it. Nobody don't know. How did you go all of these years, and now all of a sudden you're bisexual or you're gay? But let me just ask you this: what if it's not a front that they're putting on? What if it's people in their family knew, or in their close circle knew that they were gay? When they came out in the industry, they never said whether they were or they weren't. They just never talked about it. Yeah, and they just did their thing and they became successul. Is it then that they're still putting on the front? No, because you're being yourself. But first of all, you don't have to put your private life out there. Mm-hmm. You have to talk about anything that you do in your private life. But when you decide that, you know, you want to come out, okay, you can come out. But it's like you made everyone think for years that you were straight and you don't do this and you don't do that, but you really were all the time. That's where I'm talking about. But how about... like I said yesterday on Twitter, I said, for those who do just stay in the closet, you know, I respect them. But what about... Okay, now, because I want to... Because everybody don't want to come out. I want to dig a little deep with this, because, you know, this is about to be a little debate between you and I. But what do you say to those folks who were, including you, who were going in on Queen Latifah? Because remember, there was a time... there's no doubt in my mind. Okay. There's no doubt in my mind that, okay, yeah, come on, she's a lesbian. We all know it. But, this is my but. Now, we all know. Mm-hmm. But she still has not come out. And before you say anything, does she have to? No. But this is my point. If it's clear as day, if you can see that the sky is blue, you can tell it at night the sky is dark blue and it's a moon shining. We see it. So why?
No, but then you're contradicting yourself.
I'm not.
Yes, you are, because you just said that you don't have to come out and say it. But then you're saying that if it's clear, then you need to say it.
We don't need her to say anything. We know.
But that's just.
I'm saying, why won't she?
But wait a minute, that's just.
She don't have to.
But that's just like Barack Obama. We all know that he's black. So then why does he need to say I'm black?
He don't have to.
Okay then. So we all can see that she's gay. So then why does she need to say, "Oh, I'm gay"?
First of all, wait a minute. That's my fucking point.
No, that's not your point.
I just said we can all see it. She don't have to say anything.
No, your point is we can all see it. So then why don't she just say it?
I'm not telling her. I'm saying why won't she?
But why does she need to?
She don't have to.
That's why I said we all know Barack Obama is black. So then why does he need to say it?
She don't have to, but we can see it clear as day.
But Kevin, we all know. Yes, we all know that you used to go in on her.
That was one time. One video, and these people that's watching probably don't even know where it was at. If you look at the video, it's probably like late 2008.
Okay, so let me ask you this one thing.
It's 2011.
Do you regret?
No, I don't. No, I don't. Now this is leading me to another thing.
Okay.
These motherfuckers on Facebook.
On your page.
Okay. On my page. Okay. I'm just saying, it's clear as day again. How you gonna have on your Facebook that you interested in women when we know that you love dick? Like, don't be up there fronting on no Facebook. But then some people say, well, Kevin, you gotta realize that some of them are in the closet or DL, but not when you look at their goddamn mutual friends. When your mutual friends, you got like 30 mutual friends and you know all of them, and clearly you can see that person. Come on.
Okay, let me just say this.
I'm not trying to be smart.
Let me just say this. You saying that goes back to where...
I just wanted to know why.
But see, you saying that goes back to where we both have said that it's nobody's business. So what if they have that they're interested in women, but it's clear that they're gay? Who cares? Who cares? You know why? But then you say you do. But then why do you care?
Because it's funny. Like what?
But to who? Okay. What's funny?
It's funny to me.
What's funny?
It's funny to me
because let me tell you something. But see, let me tell you something. Let me just say this. You can front all you want to on Facebook about you supposedly being interested in women, but yet you really like men. I don't care because I'm not sleeping with you. Nor I'm not interested in you. You're probably not even interested in me. So then why do I need to question whether or not, why is it that you are posing as someone who's interested in women, but yet you like men? Like, that all goes back to it's nobody's business. Let them handle that. That's
well, if it's nobody's business, then you don't put on Facebook what you're interested in.
But wait a minute, what? But wait, isn't that? But wait, whose Facebook page is that?
It's their Facebook page.
And just like your Twitter page, you put what you want to put on your Twitter page. And and what do you say?
No, but first of all, no. First of all, what I don't do on my Facebook is post no lies or no bullshit.
But see, that's your Facebook.
Okay, that's my Facebook.
I can put on my Facebook that I'm 21 years old.
And we all know you older
than that. But you all know that I'm older than that.
Right.
So then what's the difference?
Oh, because it's different. What the difference is, we know you're not telling the truth.
Yeah,
and the difference
we know that they're not.
And the difference is they think that they're telling the truth and they're not. And I'm not saying, oh, I gotta go out and expose them. My question is, like I said last night on Facebook, why? Why? Why don't even mark that you're interested in anything or anybody. Don't front on yourself. You know, don't sit there and front.
Oh, I thought she was going.
I thought he was coming.
I thought he was
from that way. But yeah, you know, I had to X that last night, and then some people say, but what about your closet fit? I'm not talking about them.
But then why not talk about that? If you're going to try to expose those,
no, I'm not exposing nobody.
I'm saying if you're going to talk about them, then why not talk about the closet?
Because first of all, everybody coming out experience is different.
Well, that may be.
But no, come on.
Well, can I just say this? Did you ever think that maybe that's their way of coming out? I mean, you just can't.
I'm not forcing nobody to jump out the closet and say, hey, I'm here. But
I said this before and I'll say it again. Not everybody in the world is as comfortable with their sexuality as you are. So therefore, we shouldn't question whether or not why somebody does what they do on their Facebook page. Let them do or say what they do.
Now I can see if I was out there like crusading like Tom Jones need to stop fronting on Facebook, and then I posted on Twitter. No, I'm not putting nobody out there. But I just find it so funny that people do that, and especially I just don't get it. I don't get it. If you don't even have to take what you're interested in. You don't even have to check it. It's just like, okay, if I check your Facebook and see information and it say you from DC, bitch, I know you ain't from DC. I know. Why you gotta lie about where you from?
Okay, so now that you know that they're not from DC, now what?
But no.
Now what?
Okay, why do people lie about where they from? It's the same thing.
But
it's no big deal.
What kicks? That's what I'm asking. What kicks are you getting from it?
What kicks am I getting from it? First of all, I don't care. I'm talking about where they from.
Well, then why are you talking about it?
I'm not talking about I'm talking about.
You're saying you don't care.
I'm talking about.
Saying that they
I'm talking about the frauding ones that say interested in women when they know for sure. Come on now.
Yeah, but Kevin, we all know people who are like that. We all know people like that. There are people like that that walk in and out of this front door. But we don't, it doesn't matter. You know, like, and let them do them. Let them do them. What's that song? What song is that? You just do you and I'ma do me. You just do you. What song, what rap song is that? Yeah, you let them do them and you do you. As long as you know that you like what you like, that's all that matters. And I don't care what Akeem, Frank, or Jerry likes.
And
I'ma
still laugh at those that just have it in their Facebook. Because I just think it's funny.
Moving along. Well, what's the next topic?
I don't know. You tell me the next topic.
Foxy Brown and her Christmas massacre.
Next subject.
Huckleberry Brown.
Next subject.
No, Foxy.
Next.
We're going to her last?
No.
No, we're going to do her last? Okay.
That was our Foxy Brown segment right there.
No, we got to do Foxy. Foxy. Your Christmas, what's the name of it?
Christmas Massacre?
Christmas Massacre. Now, okay, this is my question, Foxy. I don't have a problem with you coming out with a Christmas Massacre. I have a problem with you coming out with a Christmas Massacre about 2 weeks before Valentine's Day. That is the problem that I have, okay? Foxy, Foxy, Foxy. Christmas of 2010 has come and gone. You're about 12 months too early for Christmas 2011. So what Christmas are you exactly talking about? I just want to know. And then who are you massacring? Because I'm sure little Kim's not even worried about you. Because she's too busy worrying about, what is that girl's name? Nicki Minaj. Oh, I forgot her damn name. Nicki Minaj. She's too busy worried about her. I don't think Nicki's worried about you because she's too busy worried about getting her 50,000 off an album that ain't even come out yet. Well, then again, it did come out. But I just don't understand. Foxy, who are you angry with? Maybe you're angry at your lawyer, or no, maybe you're angry with that guy who said that he would sue you, but yeah, he knows that you don't have no money, so therefore he ain't gonna sue you.
She angry at Jay-Z,
yeah, she probably, I just don't understand. A Christmas Massacre right before Valentine's Day.
You know Jay-Z, her boo?
That is her boo. At least she still thinks that's her boo, but I just want Foxy Brown to get it together. Can you hear me now?
Ooh, then that was mean.
Move it.
What happened?
You better I say it than Little Kim. No. If Little Kim came out with a diss track, and at the end of that diss track said, "Can you hear me now?" That thing would sound like hotcakes.
Well, Little Kim do have a song called "Can You Hear Me Now?" But
she deaf, Kevin?
Yes.
Not no more.
I didn't know that.
Not no more.
That was low the belt.
I know.
That was worse than what those people be saying about Brandy Makael.
What they say about her?
She's still driving. They be saying all kinds of stuff.
Oh, she still do drive?
I guess.
I thought they took her license away.
It wasn't her fault. That was me. Dear Foxy Brown, I want to apologize on behalf of my co-worker for saying that.
Don't apologize for me. Can you hear me now? Come on. How can you come out with a diss track and this whole diss thing is between Kim and Nicki? Now you want to throw your name in the ring too.
No, because subliminally, and when I listened to Lil Kim thing, she did say this that shit that got that other bitch killed for. I know she wasn't talking about nobody but Foxy Brown.
Okay, well, but it did. It did kill her. Foxy Brown's career been over for the past 6 or 7 years. So who is she getting mad at? The truth? Is she getting mad at the truth?
All I'm saying is, Foxy, I love you, but you should have came out with an album.
Okay.
It's been 10 years since you came out. Say 10 damn years. 10 damn years.
And I let Sid stick me in my ass. That's just how I feel. I'm really pissed. Gonna tell me some shit. It's like, let me stop. I ain't had to go to the laundromat in 10 years. 10 damn years. Oh, you been a bad girl. So you called the corporate office, did you? I'm gonna give you 10 more damn days. Who the fuck you think you is? She went off in that video.
Huckleberry Finn. Tell this story, Makael.
Okay, so
apparently I don't watch the news enough.
He doesn't. And apparently I wasn't paying attention because I can't remember what state it's at. But anyway, there's a state. I think it's South Carolina. It may be. I'm not for sure. But there's a state where this class, I think it's like a 7th or 8th grade class, where they're reading Huckleberry Finn, and you know the classic book Huckleberry Finn. And some of the parents are upset because in the book the word nigger is used 219 times in the book. Now, mind you, this book came out back in the 1800s, and it came out a long time ago. So now what they're doing is the makers of the book, I guess, who still publishes the new version or whatnot of the book, whatever the case may be, they're trying to see if they will decide to take the word nigger out of the book and replace it with the word slavery. First of all, that makes no sense. Because why would you take the word that's been in the book for all these years and replace it with something that doesn't even coincide with what the original word and the original meaning was really meant for? That's like saying in the book, say for instance,
you can't change history.
Yeah, you can't change, but no, you can't rewrite history. But let's just say, for instance, there was a book about me and you. And
oh no, they replaced them as slave instead of nigger. They called them slave.
Yeah, instead of nigger, they called them slave.
That's stupid.
It doesn't make any sense. Now that's just like if a book was written about me and you, and they say Kevin, and they call me the bald one. But then some bald people get offended by them referring to me as the bald one and not Makael, and then they say, okay, well, instead of calling him the bald one, we're going to call him the guy. We're going to call him with no hair. No, not the guy with no hair, but the guy with the goatee. Now, mind you, me and you may have goatees. So which guy with the goatee are you talking about? Come on, let's stop acting stupid. Now, I kind of agree with some of the. I kind of sympathize with some of the parents because some of the parents feel as though they want to be able to teach their children what certain words mean and how certain words can affect other people. So some of them felt as though, they don't want their school to be teaching them words like nigger, which is understandable. Because some parents don't want their schools teaching their kids about sex until they teach them themselves. But I just think that for them to want the publishers of this book to actually rewrite history and take a word that's in the book over 200 times and separate it with slave, that just makes no sense. It makes no sense to me. I would never want to read a book, Charlotte's Web, and then open the book, and instead of Wilbur's name being Wilbur, it's called Tom Jones. Because I'm going to be reading the book and say, well, who the hell is Tom Jones? I thought this pig's name was Wilbur. You see what I'm saying? Why would you do that? Why would you take Charlotte's Web and change Wilbur's name to Tom Jones? You can't. Don't do that. Or you see,
if you don't like what's in Huckleberry Finn, then goddamn it, find a new book to read.
Find a new book, or when it's come time for the class to read that book, just tell the teacher your child can't read that book. But don't sit there and try to have these people rewrite history. Come on. It's absurd. I think it's absurd.
Yeah, and they should not change it.
No, they should not change it.
Finally, something we agree on.
We agree on that.
And and Foxy Brown.
And Foxy Brown. Can you handle it?
Thank you. I'll go in.
No, I'm about to go in.
So, was there anything else that we had to discuss?
Oh, let's congratulate everybody for watching our brand new video.
Yes, 20,000 views. What's going on?
In less than a week.
Yes.
20,000 views. Y'all must have really missed us. Must have really missed us. 20,000 views. And then I watched that video about 5 times. I laugh at it every time I watch it. Nina was the star of the video. Nina, listening to Nina laugh in the background, but not being able to see her face was classic. Because she was like instigating it. And she was like my motivation to be even more funny. And so she's not here right now. So
I didn't even watch that video. I only put it up on YouTube.
I watched it.
I just feel funny watching myself.
Yeah,
I can't.
and you know, it's rare that I watch our videos, but that particular video I had to watch because I was getting too many people texting me and hitting me up and was like, oh my God, this video is so funny. So then I was like, let me just watch it. And I was laughing as if I wasn't even in the video. I was dying. That Waka Flocka impersonation, they need to give me some type of award.
Speaking of awards, Forbes is looking for the 25 top web celebs. So we need y'all to nominate the Skorpion Show. So what we need to do is create a Forbes account and leave in a comment. They need to nominate us. So I'm gonna have a link inside the more info box. Nominate us. 25 top web celeb. I don't care if I'm 24, 25. I want to make the list.
Just make the list. I don't care if we're the number one. It doesn't matter if we're the number one top celeb. As long as we're in it. So that means that they're actually giving people 25, like it's going to be 25 different names in that list.
Yeah.
That'd be so great if we make that list on Forbes. And that means I can brag and say that I was on the same list as Beyonce.
A different list.
Well, different list, but the same.
Oh, Forbes, same
magazine.
company,
Yeah.
okay? That would really make the girls go off.
Oh, that would make the girls go off. No, it'd make them go off if we was in the top 5.
Oh yeah, really go off. And just think of all the hate tweets we would get after that.
But it's okay because Forbes. So make sure y'all nominate us. I didn't even know there was that many web celebs out there.
There's a lot of web celebs out there. And people be asking me, well, how do I feel about some of the, the other YouTubers that got like 1 million, 100 million, 1,000 subscribers? Of course, I would love to have it too, but I'm happy for what I have. Yeah. And I want more. I don't sit here and hate on other people's successes.
No, because there was one time when they were on the same level that we were on. So there's no reason to hate on them. They got to where they are because they make good videos. And we are where we are because we make good videos. Because there was a point in time where we didn't even have 10,000. We was trying to get those 10,000 subscribers. And now we're at what, 66,000. So it takes time. So people
word of mouth.
Yes. So people who ask us how do we feel, we don't feel any type of way. We're happy for them. Actually, we're actually friends with some of them. So
but I still remember one time somebody said, "Oh boy, you need to hurry up and catch up with that other person because that person doing this and that person." Let me tell you something. It's just not my time.
You actually hung out with one of the people, Africano boy. He has over 100,000 subscribers, and you hung out with him.
Yeah, we hung out for New Year's.
It's Kingsley, bitch. Shout out to It's Kingsley. He actually
but
helped us.
If he think I'm going to St. Louis, Missouri, he got another thing coming.
Yeah, I ain't coming down there. You gonna have to come up here. I ain't saying. I'm just saying. Okay. But he helped us out with some subscribers too. So we're actually friends with a lot of them. So for those of you that ask us how do we feel, we don't feel any type of way because we're just happy and glad that we have the 66,000 that we have.
Independent artists. If you're an independent artist, we still are looking for you not to submit your work. Just show us your YouTube videos. Maybe we can have you do a little something with us. To interview. We're gonna be interviewing some independent artists. So we want y'all to submit some work. What you about to say?
I was going to tell you the guy that I've been telling you about because I feel bad that I didn't get back to him.
Yeah, I feel bad because there's somebody I say, yeah, I'm gonna have you.
I feel bad that I didn't get back to him. So I think that's a good idea to have independent artists on our show because it gives our show another depth. That we're actually reaching out to those, not just the big celebrities, but we're reaching out to those who are trying to get there. So I think starting out with Duran, Alcohol Harmony, I think that was a good start because he's an independent artist and everybody knows who he is, or everybody should know who he is because the boy can sing. By the way, Duran, every time I watch your Total Praise at work, I always cry, and I'm gonna need to stop crying at work.
Makael, you cry at any goddamn thing.
Everything. I cry at everything. I was watching First 48 and I was crying. But First 48 will make you cry. but I just cry at everything. But Duran, did you see that video?
Not Total Praise.
Oh my goodness.
But I will check it out. But I did buy Kiki Wyatt's album.
That's what I would love to have on the show.
Same again.
This year, I would love to have her on the show.
We're going to have her on the show?
Oh, P.S. If anybody out there knows Jay-Z, can you tell him I'm looking for him? Because, yes, Jay-Z, Sean Carter. Because I really want to meet Jay-Z. I'm a huge fan of Jay-Z's, and I really like Jay-Z, and it's not because I'm a huge fan of his...
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know, isn't that crazy? And it's not because I'm a fan of his wife. It's that I really like Jay-Z, and I think Jay-Z is a really, really decent guy. I think behind the... What's his name? I think he's a really decent guy. And I just want to meet him.
Makael! Now, you know, like, I'm trying to think what number would he be. The number third, no. The fourth most important man in Beyonce's life is Ty. Now, come on. You mean to tell me you can't text Ty and say, Ty, is it anyway? And I know how you feel.
Yes.
And I know how you feel about stuff like that.
Yeah, but if,
I know, because we don't do it. We don't do that.
One thing we don't do is ask people for handouts. We don't ask people, can we meet so-and-so?
But you know what? Maybe that's something that we need to let that pride thing. When we need that.
It's not even pride though. It's just that
I don't know. I mean, come on. That's the fourth man in her life. Most important.
No, that's like because how I feel is it's like if somebody that I meet tries to befriend me just to get to you.
Now,
don't befriend me to just get to you.
Girls be trying to talk
to y'all. But I know for sure that you not like that, and I'm pretty sure he knows you're not like that.
Yeah, but I think I would feel more comfortable knowing that I was able to do it on my own. Like for instance, because we all know that Ty was the one who initiated my first meeting with Beyonce, but my second meeting with Beyonce was my whole doing. Like I went and I paid for it, and that was it. I'm sure had I told him I was coming, he probably would have gotten me a pass where I could have met her again. But I wanted to do it all on my own because I just wanted to make it feel as though, okay, I did this on my own. I didn't ask nobody. Nobody did it for me. I did it on my own. And that's how I feel with Jay-Z.
But let me tell you something. I'm going to be asking somebody, because we're going to have Beyonce on here in 2011.
Oh, now that I will call
Beyonce will be on here. Michelle will be on here next month. She's coming on here next month. It's not even Michelle, girl. I'm wait outside joke. Let me stop.
No,
oh yeah, Michelle is coming to Philly.
Brian White with her too.
Yeah, Michelle is coming to Philly next month. She's in a play called, oh my goodness, this just blanked my freaking mind. What my husband doesn't know. What my husband don't know.
Yes.
And I don't think it came on. I ain't watched last week's video, but I know it just cut off at some random point. But if that didn't come out, she will be in the play, coming to a city near you. Please go to davidetalbert.com, which will be inside the more info box. Find out where Michelle and Brian White will be in your city. Also, Ann Nesby and Clifton Powell's in that play too. So make sure y'all go check that out. What else? Yeah, and I just say my trainer, I'm mad at my trainer, y'all, and I need y'all to follow my trainer on Twitter and tell him to stop working me out so hard because my biceps hurt, my shoulders hurt, my pecs hurt. I'm just in pain all up in here.
That means that it's working.
He did his job, but
that means that the money that you're paying him to do, it's working.
I hate push-ups.
He's doing his job.
I hate push-ups. I hate pull-ups. We're gonna have him on the show when Makael can come to the gym to be the cameraman. But which I hope he can do it this week, like on Tuesday when I work out with my trainer. So yeah, I think that would be fun.
It's snowing on Tuesday, so I can't come.
If it don't snow,
I still can't come.
Don't do that. I need a cameraman. Because it's a struggle, y'all. It's a struggle. Makael will tell me it's not a struggle. It is.
I didn't say it wasn't a struggle.
Who was I talking to when I told him?
Oh, no. I did say it was a struggle. And you know why? Because your mom agreed with me. I ain't going to say it on camera.
Somebody feel sorry for his fat, greedy ass.
It's a struggle.
No, I don't know. I don't think that's what it is. It's a struggle because he don't tell y'all that every so often he'll sit at this dining room table and be eating greasy, unhealthy food.
No, first of all,
That's what he don't tell y'all.
I don't eat like that. First, I don't even eat stuff like that to do it all the time.
No, but you don't do it all the time.
But once in a while, I do want to get something.
Yeah, but
let me tell you, he makes up for it. Woo-wee! Can he eat? Come back 3 or 4 times. Not no one time.
Oh, first, no.
It's bad enough to cheat one time.
No.
But I mean, when you want to cheat 3 or 4 times in the same
Who cheats 3
day.
or 4 times?
In the same day.
In the same day.
Now she right. Now she said, now she talking for the camera. And this is why I don't have time for it. And I don't even do that.
I'm not even looking at the camera.
Bye, girl.
She just rapping because she
Yeah, because
you need to mind your business.
Because y'all already know. No, because
shut your mouth.
I told you, it be people that really be thinking that stuff.
So you shut up.
Okay, Richard, be quiet when she's talking to her son.
3 or 4 times.
That's my son.
Kevin, did you hear what she said? I'm not even looking at the camera. Now that was a classic. What difference does it make? Look at it.
She gonna sit there and lie. So anyway,
this is a I don't live here moment.
So anyway, I got my weights. I got my track.
Oh, show him the ball. Show him the ball.
Where's how I put that?
The medicine ball.
I don't even know where I put it at.
This is a tidbit that you didn't. That I'm gonna school you with a little bit with the medicine ball.
I don't even know where it's at. It's somewhere.
Herbert Hoover, who was our 31st president of the United States. Herbert Hoover, in the 1930s, he was president during the Great Depression, because you know I'm a little history buff.
Makael knows all the presidents.
Yes.
All from, and you know what number they are.
Yes. He was our 31st president of the United States. Herbert Hoover, from 1929 to 1933. Herbert Hoover used to work out on the White House lawn on a daily basis, and he used to have a tennis racket put up on the White House South lawn, and he would have this big giant medicine ball, and he and certain people in his staff or family members would go out on the lawn and toss the medicine ball back and forth, and that was one of the ways he kept himself in shape. That's just a little history buff for y'all. So
shit, I can't even.
I can't find Kevin's medicine ball. That's what I'm looking for.
Shit.
Kevin's medicine ball. Let me see. His medicine ball is a little bit smaller.
Yeah, it needs an ear pen.
Yeah, go ahead.
It needs an ear pen.
Oh, wow, this is heavy. Yeah, but Herbert Hoover's ball was
big. The basketball
it was 10 times bigger than that, and they would throw it across. There's a video. I'm sure that you can. Well, y'all know I'm a history buff, and y'all probably wouldn't be interested, but yes, I just thought that would be.
This is killing my arms. So.
That's heavy. Let me see it.
You get used to it.
I'm sorry, like a motherfucker.
Ow!
Shut up. I do sit-ups. I do sit-ups with this, and when I sit up with my feet off the ground, and I go from side to side.
Do you ever have to like toss it like back and forth?
Yeah, you can toss it to the trainer like that, you know, and he'll toss it back. He'll toss it back. That's all working on your core. This all works the core, the abs. You know?
Oh, that's what you do to work that?
Yeah.
Oh, I just work mine like this.
Thank you guys for watching. You know, we rambled on long enough.
That's how I work mine. I'm just saying. Or if I'm not working like that, I'm working it with my boo.
Now he really done went too far.
Whoop, oh, 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 oh. Okay, bye. We have fun. Bye. I'm
You
tired.
have fun?
Yeah, I have fun.